Hello, everybody. Welcome to.
I'm waving my
Welcome
hand, but you can't
to
see me.
Void. Welcome to the last game of the Pantsless Tables charity stream. We are raising money for a wonderful cause, the Starlight Foundation, helping children in hospitals. And today we are playing Rapscallion, a game of fantastical pirates out at sea, trying to find some treasure that was left behind by an old comrade. Let's go ahead and get into intros, and then we can talk about some cool incentives that we're gonna try to incorporate in the game. Let's start with our captain. Why not?
Hello, everybody. I'm Laura, or you may also know me as the bard with many names. And I'm gonna be playing Charm, our wonderful, very, very not bad luck-bringing captain.
Of course, not bringing bad luck and at all. Nothing. No. Neutral luck, if anything. All right, let's go into our swashbuckler.
Hello, I am Assis. My pronouns are she, her, and I shall be playing the very, very flirty swashbuckler Angel von Hawksfin. I also have sword.
Yes. A lovely, lovely sword. All right, moving on to our chronicler.
Hey, I'm Void. Today I'm playing a chronicler. Her name is Nico Robin with a K and a Y. And today, yes, let's see what adventures she is getting into today. With these group of Rapscallions. I'm excited to play this. Let's go.
Awesome. Let's go on to our mountebank.
Hello, my name is Jilly. Am I unmuted? Let me check. I don't know. Yes, I am. Okay. I've been there before. I've learned a lesson. I am playing Mountebank. My name is Madeline Marvel with 2 N's and 2 L's, only they're not where you think. And I am just like everybody else. I just found myself at sea, and, well, it's kind of a complicated story how I got there. It's really all thanks to Jason. Jason is my friend, and he's a demon. So, like, you know how it is sometimes. So Jason and I, we work really well together, and, yeah. That's pretty much all I need you to know right
now. Oh, gods. I can't wait to see and hear more of Madeline throughout this. And last but not least, our navigator.
But he's the only one who is going to keep our avian phantasmal captain in check, acting as first mate.
Awesome. And of course, as a crew of pirates, you have your ship. Anyone want to take a lead on introducing your wonderful, wonderful ship? No?
Apparently not.
What about the
I think the captain should do it.
Yeah.
Are the results in the poll?
I think they're in, yeah. I mean, yes.
Is Captain frozen? No.
No.
Captain, you want to introduce the ship?
The ship? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't quite hear you right now. Yeah, our ship. Yeah, I don't know. My audio is a bit off. Our ship is the wonderful Crimson Keel, who is not held together by spits and prayers, and he is definitely not creatively found and conveniently borrowed, and is also definitely not made by us ourselves, because we could definitely just buy a ship, because we are definitely really good pirates and we know what we're doing.
Awesome. The Crimson Keel and our crew of pirates are here and ready to go exploring. Before we jump into the game, we do have incentives. Any donations? We have like a $5 donation incentive and a $10 donation incentive. For $5, you can grant any player a +1 to their rolls. And for every $10, you can either add a trouble for the player of choice, or you can remove a trouble for the player of your choice. And I think let's set it at $50. For a $50 donation, Bard has prepared a sea shanty. And
Ooh.
I really want to hear this. So, you know what? If you feel inclined to also hear this wonderful sea shanty, go ahead and donate. All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
So,
1 second, I just got a call. So can we just wait for 2 minutes?
oh, all right.
Sure. Just 1 second.
I would like to
What would
propose
your characters be doing during downtime? We won't have a lot of downtime, but we can just talk about it.
Drinking.
Thinking.
Yeah.
Same.
I think Madeline will be shopping. She likes to make sure that she has the latest sea fashions available to her. She will also be trying to get gifts for her fellow crew members to make sure that they are reflecting the aesthetic that we want to as a group, because it is really important for us to make sure that we are communicating the vibe and presenting the synergy of our crew to the people that we encounter and in fact fight.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
If we're on land, so yeah, if we are on land, then yes, Robin would be going out for some, I guess, book shopping, and she would pick out different books for the crew and some for her. I think she would pick How to Be a Great Pirate Captain for the captain. A bunch of other crew, a bunch of other books for each. Even though they would not read it, I don't know. She will just gift them to the others. Uh, just for fun.
Reading is for now.
I don't really do a lot of reading, but I will make sure that Jason reads it, because Jason really loves to expand his knowledge of this earth in hopes that he will one day conquer it.
I think she would have picked a really raunchy romance between I guess a human and a demon or a devil.
Okay, never mind. That one I'm reading.
Yeah, we're having a conversation about this on deck, and you're just getting gradually closer and closer and closer to the conversation.
And Charm would just get themselves into the not the worst, but second to worst tavern, get the second to cheapest liquor, and would just be starting to get a feeling of the place here, maybe spread some rumors to I just going on, because I believe I do have the ability to spread some rumors, don't I?
I think you do. I'm pretty sure you do.
Okay. Since I know my crew, are there any rumors I would like to spread for them?
I think that Jason would like it if you could tell everybody how cool and strong he is.
So
He is,
I
in
tell it,
fact, the best supernatural being.
which I will totally do by telling everybody that a terrifying demon haunts our ship, and we are just fucking cool with it because that's just how we are. I'm gonna roll a polish check with that, I believe. Okay, that is not great, but we can work with it. That would be where's my character sheet? That would be a 7.
I would say in that case, you it would be that like known that your ship is like haunted by this like cool demon, but people would think of it as like not as like, oh my god, they're frightening and so the demon is chill with them. It's more like, oh, a demon is chill with them, what is wrong with them?
I mean, they're talking to an albatross. I believe, for reference, Charm is a very scrawny and like sinewy built albatross with loads of black makeup and all of different good and bad luck charms just dangling on them, like not just one, not just two, 15 of these things. Every step they take is just like. So if Charm steps into a room, people already are like, holy shit, what's wrong with them? So this is amazing. I want this.
I feel like to a certain extent we don't have to spread rumors about how weird our ship is, because our ship is just so weird without us making stuff up that it just... people know.
I'm not lying. Not a single lie has left my mouth.
That's good. I have a feeling Angel would definitely ask you to like again, this wouldn't necessarily be rumors, it's more facts. But basically just go around telling people that like, oh, like we have someone on our crew who's like incredibly hot, and apparently the best lovemaker on the planet, and etc. etc. etc.
Oh, I love
And
that.
like, oh, she's so daring and beautiful, and like, oh my god.
The only reason I didn't start something with this person is because Captain never fucks his crew.
Valid.
It would be so
Maybe they
funny.
should never.
They should never. I've seen our flag needs that.
I believe our characters have a gentle thing of will they, won't they.
Yeah, like the rivalry.
I mean, what is a rivalry if not the first step of enemies to lovers,
Mm-hmm.
That second step, I guess.
Do you want me to make a second roll for that? Or can we just put that on that 7?
We can just put it on the 7.
Let's put it on 7.
Yeah, I'm back, guys. What I missed?
No, nothing too important. Just some downtime shenanigans. Spreading rumors about Jason and about Angel's
hotness.
Partners.
Everyone thinks that we're very weird, which is news to no one. So that's
maybe the rumors mix. Maybe that's the problem, because I didn't get over 10. Maybe the rumors mix and people think that Angel is the very hot succubus on our ship.
I can live with that.
That could be a thing, yes. All right.
I don't know why I'm doing this to myself.
So, your crew has been hearing the deteriorating health of an old pirating comrade of yours named Captain Thorn. And you remember Captain Thorn being like the pirate captain of the lawless world. His nickname was the Cold because he would always keep his weapons on ice, and so when he would stab someone and they would feel that plunging feeling, stabbing feeling of that cold metal, against them, they would know that it was Captain Thorn who got him. The captain kind of retired, and Captain retired and had been living for some time in Shipter Haven. And there were a lot of rumors about the treasure that he accumulated while he was still a captain. And, as rumors do, they spread and they, new bits and pieces were added onto it. And there was always a thing of like, oh, let's people would try to find it. They would fail because as long as Captain Thorn was alive, he would make sure no one found it. But since he's been getting old, and there have been rumors that, of a plot of maybe killing Captain Thorn, and you guys know that no one else would actually do it other than Captain Drake and his crew, who Captain Drake was a rival to Captain Thorn. Always envious of him, always tried to one-up him, but failed. Never got a nickname because of that, and is kind of very salty about that fact. Thorn's retirement was kind of a blessing to Drake, since he could now be the new captain of, the captain of the Lawless Land. So you've been hearing these rumors and these conspiracy theories float around for a bit, and I would say you're at a tavern somewhere on Manta Enclave, and you just turn around because someone just burst into the door and kind of announces, Captain Thorn is dead. They got him. They actually did it, the sons of bitches. Drake and his men got him.
No way.
Well, if I have learned anything from being at sea, it is that when someone is killed, we must immediately avenge their death. Angel, you really like to fight with what's it called? With the long thing.
Sword fighting?
Yeah. We like to do that. We should maybe do that.
We can do that.
I mean, if you want to do this, I will not be opposed, but do we really want to go in and pick up everything with the person who just got the old cold one? I'm not sure. On the other hand, they might have some losses right now.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, maybe we should find out more about what happened.
Yeah, information is the best weapon. I agree with the captain on this one.
Also, maybe let's keep it low until we know more, because if people hear what we're gonna do, it won't be a surprise anymore.
So a classic recon mission. We go in, we seduce everyone to tell us their secrets. We find out how the weak spot of the crew, and then we strike.
Yes, you doing the seducing, I'm doing the drinking. We all have our ways.
I can live with that.
I'm sure that Jason would be happy to help with that.
And he won't burn half our ship down like last time?
I mean, I can't promise that, but I'll ask him.
Maybe we can ask him to help when he's off the ship. How about that?
We can always go to their ship.
Great idea. That's why I keep you guys around.
And, Jason says I have the best ideas.
I agree.
So are you guys, you guys will be traveling to Shifter Haven to get more info? Yeah? Alright. You all board your ship, the Crimson Keel, which is, it's not the most elegant looking ship that the seas have seen, but it gets you where you need to go, and it holds a near and dear place to all your heart. And you're able to get to Shifter Haven pretty easily. It's not that long of a journey. As you dock at Shifter Haven, you hear, there's this air of excitement, but also muted grief, where it's like there are people who are very much affected by Captain Thorne's passing, but also the prospect of not having a obstacle in their way of finding his treasure is also very much prevalent. And it's a lot of shifty eyes, a lot of whispered talking that kind of greets you here at Shifter Haven. And as you go, where do you want to go in Shifter Haven? What is your plan of action?
I mean, the tavern, right?
My glass is empty.
I'm
not having an alcohol problem. Everybody else is having an alcohol problem. The problem being not enough alcohol.
As you make your way as you're trying to make your way through the tavern, there's like, again, talk of a funeral thing happening for Captain Thorne, and I'm gonna say one of your other crew members, June, let's say, she kind of pipes up and is like, maybe we should pay respects first before looking for any information.
June, you are so smart. I say that every day. I'm like, June, you are the smartest one on this ship. No offense to everybody else who is like also super smart, but you have just the best ideas.
Thank you. Thanks, Madeline.
Let's get one of the good bottles out of the ship. If we're gonna pay respect, we're gonna do it the right way.
I don't think he can drink anymore. He's dead.
But it's always good to pour one out.
It's the concept that matters.
Yeah, you just like pour it out, and then their like spirit can drink it, and then they get like spirit drunk.
Want to be in high spirits.
I think the correct term is phantom drunk, I believe.
Yeah.
And trust me, ghosts can be drunk. That's the only way I can. Never mind.
Also, you would notice that Robin is not here. She's already gone, and the captain will actually. Give me a second here. So Angel will see like you will see like a note or something in your pocket or something like that, and it's written by Robin, and it says, "I'll meet you on the ship." And she will be going around, and I'm going to use the Sea Scholar oddity to. So I'm choosing the expertise in sea creatures and pirate legends. So I'm going to use the pirate legend expertise and one of my holds to gain any information on the ship and on Thorn himself.
All right. I'm gonna say roll for size up, I guess, is the best way to go about that.
Okay, that's. Do I have any modifiers for it? I'm not sure. Give me a second.
So size up is vinegar. So you add your vinegar modifier and you add your hold that you're using. So you add a plus how many ever you have in vinegar plus your hold. which is how many hold are you using? 1.
I'm just using 1. I have 3 to begin with, and I'm
Okay.
using 1. That's and my vinegar is a +1, so that's 2d6
You get a
plus
+2.
Yes. That's 5 plus 2, 7.
7. Okay, so you gain another hold, which is great for you.
Awesome.
What
do I point out?
I will tell you. Hold on. So there are questions in Size Up. Which question do you want to ask?
Okay. Give me a second. This is in the basic moves list, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. What strange secrets lie just beneath the surface?
Strange secrets that lie just beneath the surface. You would find out that you would find out that Captain Thorn was a very meticulous person and always was careful with his dealings and his belongings, and would always make sure to have some sort of a backup plan or a secondary location, or just would always have something prepared if like the first thing didn't fail, and even if the second thing failed, would have a backup plan for that. Other strange secrets. You overhear someone, presumably from Captain Drake's crew, because of the way they were talking, that confirmation that Captain Drake was the one who kind of dealt the final blow. But no one seems to be really talking about it for fear of Captain Drake coming to them. So everyone kind of knows who did it, but isn't willing to do anything at this point.
Why though? Doesn't he want the glory for it?
So you would know that they don't want anything premature. Once they've gotten the treasure, that's when they'll advertise it and kind of dare anyone to come forward, because I killed this guy and I took his treasure. How are you gonna stop me? Kind of.
All right.
I killed this guy and I can't find his treasure is also kind of embarrassing.
Yes,
exactly. So they don't want to do that.
Are we able to see his dead body?
Currently you're on the way to the funeral. I'm just resolving Nico's role. All right. Do you want to spend on the hold that you got to ask another question?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Where's the true danger lurking?
The true danger is very much Captain Drake. He will do anything and everything to get himself that status symbol of Thorn's treasure, and also quote unquote defeating him finally, because at the end of the day all that matters is that you're alive and you're kicking, and Captain Thorn is none of those things right now.
All right. Knowing this, I'm going to use, if I can, or we can just skip to them and then come back to me. I would like to use my hoodwink move to convince people that yes, Captain Drake was the one who killed. I guess just spread the rumor around that Captain Drake was the one who killed. Actually, you know what? That is the truth. So I'm going to spread the lie that Captain Drake didn't kill Captain Thorn. That one of his crew members did, and he's taking and he's going to take all the glory. But but something happened, which I guess resulted in them never finding Captain Thorn's treasure as well. So that's extra embarrassing for him.
Ooh, okay. You know what? Roll polish.
Okay. I do have something like I have something called tall tales. When you hoodwink
Mm-hmm.
someone with a clever ruse, I'm not sure what that means.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Mm-hmm.
roll with vinegar instead of polish.
Roll with vinegar instead of polish, then.
Awesome. Give me 1 second. I'm hoping that this would distract them enough and give us enough time to, get a head start.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great. That's 5 plus 5, and my vinegar is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my vinegar is 1, so that's 11.
That's 11. Okay. So I'm gonna say the way this happens is you manage to pick out the person that you know will go around spreading what you want to be spread. And as you tell them that you think that you know that Captain Drake wasn't the one who killed Captain Thorne, it was actually one of his crew members, and Captain Drake is trying to take credit like he always did. And maybe he's just a coward. You put all the little spice in the rumor, and you kind of watch it kind of go wild. And in the meantime, we have the rest of the crew. I would say at this point you would have reached Captain Thorne's house, or where he stayed. And there are people kind of going in and out. Inside, you do, you see that no one has quite moved Captain Thorne yet.
As in, like, from when he was murdered?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
How long ago was that? Because it
Like-
took us a while, I presume, to get here.
I would say it's the same day, like within a
Okay, so we were
24-hour
nearby.
period.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what does it look like? What are we able to discern happened?
It seems that, quite literally, Captain Thorne was stabbed in the back.
Oh.
And his coat seems to be laid out in a way that looks like someone might have gone through it looking for something.
I'm just saying that's not a particularly subtle message to send.
Yeah, Madeline is completely correct.
What does he think? There's like a map in the pocket? We should check to see if there's a map in the pocket.
I believe somebody already went through all of this.
I'm going to approach him.
Mm-hmm.
Since he was a dear friend of ours, I did not personally know him that much, but since like everyone else knows him, I'll just like pay my respects. And I'll carry him out of the house in my arms.
Oh. Alright. Madeline, if you would still like to investigate, you can absolutely investigate. Roll for investigation. Madeline?
Sorry, I'm not used to responding to the name Madeline yet because I've only been Madeline for like an hour.
That's fair.
Let me roll to investigate.
Mm-hmm. Roll vinegar. Add your vinegar modifier.
Okay, that is maybe a thing that I have. Okay, that is a 9 plus 1, which means I got a 10.
Okay, so there is like a little list of questions under investigate. You can ask 3 of them. And there's 4. So you can get a lot of information based on your very good roll.
Is this on the basic move sheet?
Yes, it's on the second one. It's the first one under
That's
ground
why
timers.
I'm not finding it, because I'm on the other one. Okay. 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 Here are my questions.
Mm-hmm.
What can I learn about the way that Captain Thorn hid his treasure?
Okay. I'll answer this and we'll go on. So you get max information.
Okay, and then my other two questions. How can I get myself to the treasure?
Okay. I love that.
I'm putting some heavy emphasis on wording here. And where can I find the treasure?
You're not messing
Okay.
around, are you?
Listen, we've only got 3 hours. We need to be efficient.
I love it. I genuinely love this so much. Okay. What can you learn about finding, or like, what was it? What can I learn about?
Where Captain Thorn would have hidden the treasure. Because obviously these people searched, right? They searched the place, I assume. That is what I'm hoping that my knowledge... I think that Madeline really liked to come for brunch with Captain Thorn because he really understood her. And so we were like buddies. And I want to use our knowledge of Captain Thorn to work out what the clues are to where the treasure might be, so that we can get there first, and then look, we don't even need to take it. Like, treasures, whatever, you know? But I don't want Drake to have it, because Drake is so mean.
Facts. All right. You know from your brunches with Captain Thorn that from all the moving around that he had to do, as of now, like, he's put it in a place where he thinks no one will go, or at least would be scared. And he hasn't, you know, that he hasn't moved it in a while, and that he's kept details of like where to get it in this journal of his, which you know currently is missing. How?
Oh no!
He used to keep his journal in his coat pocket, the inside coat pocket.
Oh, you guys, I think I know what happened. I think that they looked through his pocket. Can you believe that? And they like took something that belonged to him.
No,
That's so rude.
I would never, as a pirate, I would never imagine that happening.
That is just so sad.
I mean,
now
I can talk to
that
him.
Drake might know where the treasure is if he has this notebook.
Let's talk to Captain Thorn. Maybe we can find something out. Maybe
Captain Thorn is like dead.
Yes, I know.
Maybe his spirit is still around us. He may be traumatized by having his journal stolen. We need to sympathize with him.
Well, do you think that we should like call Jason and have him call Captain Thorn? Because I don't know if Captain Thorn is in, but like Jason has a lot of people's phone numbers.
Nothing against Jason. Jason is a wonderful person and a very valuable part of this crew. But let me do that from captain to captain.
Okay, I understand.
What is? I'm sorry, I missed that last bit. What is Charm trying to do?
Charm is haunted, and so I can unleash my power and roll Spitfire to commune with the dead.
Okay, before that. You know what? Actually, go for it. No. Go for it.
Right. There's a dead guy. I can talk to the dead.
Yeah. Absolutely. I want to see that.
And Charm would just like open the bottle he brought for the captain, pour himself one, pour one for the captain, puts the one for the captain down,
Yeah.
Takes a little bell out of his pocket, which is usually very bad luck to have on a ship because it tolls in the dead. And that's exactly what Charm is gonna do. I'm assuming we got him somewhere out of the whole Shingnababob and somewhere a bit more private.
Right, of course. I would say Draven had probably taken Thorn to a separate room away from like the public eye, at least.
No, I have something in mind. Like, Draven will like carry the like dead body of Thorn like at like a public place so that everyone can see what is happening. And
we can do that after this then.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Probably Charm would look at his first man, would be like, Rafe, you think we should talk to him in private, or should we talk to him in less private and ask different questions?
I believe such information should be kept as private as possible, Captain.
That's why I keep you around. And yeah, I'm gonna roll Spitfire to see what I can get out of him.
Yeah, I will also take out my prayer seals so that in order to like shoo away if Jason or the ghost acts out in any way. Prepared it like this.
Yeah, I critted. Like, I have 2 sickness.
Okay, what do you want to ask? What does your move give you on a? Hold on.
On my character sheet, it just says by.
Is it in oddities?
You can see here and commune with the dead by unleashing your power. Unleashing the power is rolling Spitfire.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay, it's unleashing your power, so that's a basic move. Alright, hold on.
Oh yeah, that's a basic
Where are
move,
you?
right?
Yes. Oh god. Yeah, like...
Let's bring the seagull.
Hold on. Okay.
I have my prayer seal in hand.
You okay?
Alright. You see Captain Thorn kind of like sit up from where his body was lying, kind of looks at all of you and says, "Why am I back here? And where is that Drake?"
That would have been the first of our questions, Captain.
Charm?
What happened here? Because some people are saying you got killed by Drake. Some people are saying he was a coward. He stole your journal.
I know I was killed. I don't think I saw who it was. It was pretty sudden.
So it was an honorable blow.
It was a dishonorable blow. He stabbed me from the back, whoever the fuck it was.
Well, rumor has it was Drake.
Nah. That old dog's been trying to get to me for years.
You believe it was him who finally got you?
I wouldn't know.
Well, right now.
I mean, from where I was, anyone could have gotten me just so that they could get the treasure.
Do you want?
That's all I was worth.
Do you want these people to have the treasure?
No, of course not.
Who do you want to have it? See, Captain, we could make a deal here. We get most of the treasure to the person you want it to have, and we take just a tiny fee from it. And you can rest in peace.
You see him kind of smile a little, and he's like, "Okay. I mean, I will say this, if you can find it, treasure is all yours. I mean, that was the thing for everyone at that point. Whoever can find it, it's theirs. And I made sure that it was a task to find.
But you could also just tell us where it is.
What's the point in being pirates if I just tell you where the treasure?
You're already dead. You don't have a lot to lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm dead, and I can enjoy a nice game of, seafaring to watch from up above, down below. I'm not sure yet, actually. I've just been here. You want to find my treasure so bad. You should check my pockets. And I'm gonna say at that point he kind of disappears and
Before it disappears, can I just say one thing to him?
Mm-hmm.
As everyone sees Thorn's body slowly losing his grip and all, I'll just look at him directly in the eyes and say, Captain Thorn, you've lived a memorable life. I'll make sure your final departure is a memorable one as well.
You see right before he disappears, he just gives you a curt nod before he, vanishes.
Madeline goes, bye.
Right. Right, that's the information that you get from Ghost Captain Thorn.
So I believe now I have to choose if I unleash a terrible fate or if I pay personal cost, right?
Mm-hmm. So you can either take on a trouble or something's gonna get you.
I'm gonna take a trouble.
Good.
Charm always
Good call.
gets in front of his crew, and he just saw one of the most legendary pirates in this whole part of the sea just say, I don't really care, and I believe this nihilism is really getting to them.
Alright. You take, I'm gonna say your trouble is exhaustion, and the end point of it is to take a nap.
Okay.
So here in this game, when players take on troubles, there is an endpoint to all troubles, so they must do something to negate the trouble. So in this case, Charm must at some point take a nap if he wants the exhaustion to go away. But yes, Captain Thorn had asked you, or told you, to check his pockets in case you do want to try to find his treasure.
Let's check the pockets.
On the inside of one of the pockets, you feel, all the pockets are empty, but in one of the pockets, in his coat, you feel something that has been etched into the leather. And if you either rip it open to reveal it, you find the beginning of a riddle, which I've put in put in the chat. Bard, Captain Charm, would you like to take it away?
I dare you try to take from me what is mine, all mine. If brave or hard you truly be, go listen to whispers on the grapevine.
Oh.
But heart is not spelled like heart, but
very few things are spelled correctly.
Yeah.
He wasn't a very literary person. You can't blame the guy.
I don't know. It says grapevine with a W. Is there a winery around here?
There's that tavern. There's always a tavern.
I don't know, Captain. Sounds like he's telling us to go have a drink.
Sounds like him.
Well, then that's what we shall do.
Before that, may I perform the ritual?
You want to perform a ritual?
Yeah, I'll just describe what I do. It's not like exactly as per the move, but after
Okay.
the captain has like found out the riddle and everything is completed, I'll just cradle Thorn's limp body in my hands and like go out of his house as like a celebratory funeral parade around the city so that everyone can see what's happening. And I like find the closest cliff where it is. I'll take him there. I'll take out one of my prayer seals. I have it here. I'll take out one of my prayer seals. I'll touch that seal at like multiple points of his body, and as he's about and I'll just let him go. As he's falling down, I'll take out a vial of Leviathan's blood and put a drop after him. As I use my playbook move Summoner's Reins to control the weather. I rolled a 10.
Okay. So what does that entail?
That will the entire sky for at least a mile or two will be completely cloudy, shutting down all sunlight incoming, and there'll just be a single pore where the sunlight will shining upon his falling body as he goes into the sea.
We're inside a house.
No, I have taken him to the nearest cliff.
Yeah,
Oh.
going outside. Also, if you guys are outside doing this, doing this elaborate public thing, then Nico would have been, Robin would, catch up to you, and yes, that's.
Yeah, so the entire sky is overcast, while the only place where sunlight is coming through the sky is the place where surrounding where the body is falling down into the sea. So that everyone sees what a kind of an epic funeral he got. He got his body went away into the sea, like just the life he had lived all these years.
From sea we are born, into sea we shall return.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We crack open the bottle. We take the bottle. Everybody gets a shot. The rest of the bottle gets poured after him to the captain.
To the captain.
To the captain.
All right. At the tavern. Yeah, you've reached the tavern. I would say it's kind of at the after the funeral, after this wonderful funeral, you guys head over to the tavern. And again, the people. It seems a little emptier than normal. People seem to be out and about, trying to find something. But inside the tavern, you see a lone barman kind of wiping glasses down. A barmaid goes around serving drinks to the few people who are still here on this day.
Robin is going to ask, why exactly are we in a tavern?
To look for the type of wine.
The logic was that some drinks are made of grapes, but I mean, wouldn't a vineyard be the place to go? I once went on this trip to a vineyard in Napa, and they had so many wines. Have we considered Napa?
I don't think we should go that far. I think it must be someplace nearby. I'm gonna gesture to the bartender and be like, "Oh, bartender, what wines would you have?"
He gives you a look, Angel, like a very suspicious look, and he's like, "We have a few. Why do you ask?"
Well, you see, I was planning to bathe in them. I'm trying to order them to drink.
You want I'm sorry, say again?
No, I was I'm gonna first say, oh, clearly I want to bathe in them. No, I want to order them to drink. Alcohol.
Are you here on anyone's behest?
I will turn to my captain. And wait, is Nico Robin here with us, or is Nico Robin still in a different place?
Nico,
Yeah.
Robin, everyone's here.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally turn to like each of the crew one by one and be like, you know what? I don't know what that means.
We had a little chat with Captain Thorn.
Charm says this to the barman?
The one who asked us on whose behalf we're here. Yeah.
Alright. He looks at all of you a little, again, like very suspiciously, and he's like, Captain Thorn left a good bottle of wine for anyone coming to drink at his behest. I'll bring it out for you. And you see him disappear into the back of the bar and brings out this nice looking, very, very elegant and nice looking bottle of wine, and he hands it to you.
Expensive place for an expensive person.
While he's doing that, like he's going in and coming out with the wine, Robin is going to recall a shanty that she heard, and the lyrics of it. She just sort of she doesn't sing it, but she speaks out the words, the lyrics, I guess. She had heard the vines, they often whisper, a whisper no tongue can tell. He who drank from the deep water, may he know the depths of the well. And does that remind her of something? Maybe again, I would like to use another hold for researching any pirate legends that might.
That's your playbook move.
Yes, that's my playbook. No, actually, oh yes, it is. It's actually my oddity.
Oh, it's your oddity.
Yes.
So, what were you trying to find out again?
Any sort of legends about wines, I guess. Grapevines, or the whispers that these wines carry with
them. You know wine is like not traditionally, like wine isn't usually traditionally drunk as like a crew. It's more of like a captain thing of like, wine is more expensive in terms of like alcohol in this thing. So having like a really good bottle of wine is something of like a status thing of like, oh, I have a really good bottle of wine, or I have multiple bottles of really good wine. So, which is why someone asking for wine at a tavern like this is not suspicious, but it's unheard of usually.
I have a question when you get a second. I'm sorry. Are you like done? I don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, why not? Sure, yeah. But also, I would like to, because there are so many spelling mistakes on this, but like a lot of spelling mistakes on this thing. I would also like to, think of wine as in VINE, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, it's fine.
I would like to look at the label of this bottle to see if it has, like, sometimes when Jason talks to me, oh my goodness, I dropped my earbuds. Oh my god. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Sometimes when Jason talks to me, he, like, doesn't talk out loud, and he, like, talks in my head, or he leaves me, like, spooky messages on my mirror written in, like, blood or whatever. So I just want to, like, see if there's, like, a secret message on this bottle.
I'm gonna say this is, like, your really good role just carrying over from, especially answering the question, how to get myself to the treasure.
Yes, how do I get myself to the treasure? And also, where is the treasure?
both those answers both those questions will be answered right. You kind of like feel, like look at the label and see if you can discern anything. The label looks fine, but it seems it's thicker than a usual label. So you kind of like try to scratch it open, and on the inside of the label is another piece of like parchment paper that has another little bit of riddle written on it. You can go ahead and do the honors of reading it.
Ooh.
Okay, I will read this, but then I am going to need someone else to take it because it completely ruined my nail. It says, they will say that me treasure is always close, beloved as me heart. Me hope of seafaring pleasure be yours if is where you start. Once
believe that's-
again, the
believe that's
spelling is not great.
home. Yes. Do we know where Captain Drake lives? Oh, sorry, not
I
Captain
mean,
Drake.
I mean,
Captain
we just
Thorn.
came from there.
We were just at his
We-
house.
We were at
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
you all are at Shifter Haven.
Beloved as me heart makes me think that it's something that was like really precious to him. So maybe, you guys, I have a question. Let me know if you think that this idea is ridiculous, but did he bury the treasure like under his house?
No, but it says, me hope of seafaring pleasure. The riddle would say that. The riddle wouldn't have said that if he would have just.
He might have buried the map under his house.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's
way to-
true. I just
Yeah.
think it would be really funny if it was like in his living room the whole time.
Do we know?
Well, it's
if
not his
you-
living room anymore, if you know what I mean.
You're right.
Touche.
You are correct.
Can I have some wine? I would really like some of that wine now.
Here
I'm
you
gonna
go.
say, like, yeah, June takes the wine and like kind of pours it out for everyone. Pours one for herself.
Yeah,
Okay.
we raise a glass.
The wine is good. It's good wine.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
That's
That's quite
Okay,
exquisite.
suggestion. What if we abandon finding the treasure and just focus on obtaining more of this wine?
One thing could lead to the other, my friend.
Yeah, we could
That's
buy
true. What if
more
the
of this
treasure
wine.
is- What if the treasure is actually a
Yeah,
wine
maybe
cellar?
the treasure was wine all along. I agree with you
Yes.
there, Natalie.
Do we know, but as a question that just came into my mind, do we know if Captain Thorn had a sweetheart?
Ooh.
I
Beloved
mean,
as me
aren't
heart.
all pirates their sweetheart is the sea or whatever? I mean, I know that Angel's sweetheart is less the sea and more like an eldritch horror.
I
But,
have
you
many
know.
sweethearts, Mon Chéri.
That's true. You have many hands.
Yeah,
Or
but I'm
your
talking.
sweethearts have many hands.
I'm not talking Amidjita. I'm talking Novia.
I see.
I hear. Yeah.
Yeah, DM. Do we know that?
Sorry, no, you don't know if you don't know of any paramours of Captain Thorn.
I would like to ask the bartender. What about you? Captain Thorn come in here with anyone special ever?
No, man was always alone. Liked to be alone. Left alone.
Strange.
Hmm.
And what about you? Do you like to be left alone?
He he seems a little taken aback. He's like, I like very specific company.
Oh, trust me, that person is very specific.
Not
So
for
maybe-
me though.
So maybe the
Understood. And
sea.
she just like downs her wine. and is like, on to the next.
So
I
maybe
mean, I
C
guess-
is the sorry.
No. I think I agree with what you're saying. Like, maybe it's his home on this. Did Captain Thorne still have a ship?
Yes,
Or
that's what I
was
was
he like
thinking.
fully retired? Yeah. We are in
He
agreement.
was fully retired.
I feel like we just had this like brainwave at the same time because
Yes.
like the spirit of Jason moved us to speak the truth. You know?
Exactly. I believe it.
Yeah, sure.
What was? Sorry, I missed what.
We think it's on his ship.
Oh,
Or
his
at his-
he when he retired, he like kind of gave away his ship and everything.
Oh, well then that
Oh.
theory doesn't entirely work.
I
But let's
mean, he
maybe-
could have given it away with the treasure.
Or maybe
I mean,
we look at his home and he still has something reminiscent of seafaring there.
Yes.
oh.
Yeah,
And we know for a fact that Jason is never wrong, so maybe we should find a part of his
That's
ship,
true.
maybe.
we could also search for some hidden compartments. If I believe a captain must have in his home.
I did hear
Or something.
that he was very, if anything, he was very meticulous. So yes, he had plans after plans after backup plans after backup plans. So yeah, I guess we should start by investigating his house first.
Or also, maybe, I don't know if this is like too literal, but look for things that look like hearts, because he talks about like hearts a lot. He doesn't spell it very well, but he does talk about it a lot.
So, y'all are gonna head back to Captain Thorne's house. All right. You go back to his house.
Before just one thing, before we like depart, I'll just like yell over at the bar, like the bartender. Yeah, if anyone else inquires about Mr. Thorne and asks if he has any love interest or something, just send him to his home. I'm his love interest. I'll be happy to meet them.
You see a seagull fly into the bar and stare daggers at you before straight up going for your eyeball.
Whoa.
Wow.
I mean, hey, his whole thing is he can't lie. And if he does, there are consequences.
Oh,
Why?
okay.
Why?
I see.
Why?
No, like, that's my question at my first mate while I'm watching him getting, like, attacked by seagulls. Why?
Worth it. We could reduce competitors by this. Also, you're captain. You have control over these creatures, don't you? Try to minimize.
No. No, I don't. I am
Hey, you're
haunted by
king.
one. I don't control them. I control my seagull. I don't control your seagull. Get it in your head. My
I'll keep that
seagull,
in mind
your
for the
seagull. My seagull, your seagulls.
captain. I understand now. I'll keep that in mind.
Actually, you know
I'm
what?
gonna say,
I think it would have been really cool if the seagull actually got your eye, because then you would have had to wear an eye patch, and I think that's pretty cool.
I was gonna say, Draven, you take a trouble. The trouble is,
The trouble
Hold
is
on.
seagulls.
the
I
trouble is
mean, they
seagull.
are.
Seagulls.
They are.
Seagulls.
We all know the famous young adult book Seagulls All the Way Down.
Yeah.
One
So, what
moment.
is my trouble?
I will tell you. Give me 1 moment.
Sure.
I've just
This
been
was-
talking to
Your-
myself for like 2 minutes. Okay. I did share this in my session 0, but this is a true story about the player. I did have a very traumatic seagull incident when I was a child. So it is possible, and seagulls are the devil.
The devil's
Your
Is it-
hotter.
Does Jason
Draven.
concur with that? Because I
Yeah.
will trust Jason.
Draven, your trouble is hounded. And your endpoint is you pay your quote-unquote enemies off, or they will keep showing up at the worst time.
You mean I have to pay seagulls off
Yeah.
with breadcrumbs or something?
I mean, that's a trial and error thing.
It would be very funny if they took money.
So currently I would say while you guys run out of the tavern, they kind of they go away for now. But you're quite bruised in a few places as y'all make your way to Captain Thorne's house.
Yeah, while I'm caressing my wound, injured area, I'll just be everyone will be looking at me why I did this, I'll just say, trust in the process, fellow mates. If this can help in reducing the amount of people challenging us for the race to his treasure, better be it will be less if I have to take some injuries. This is my duty as first mate.
It's your duty as an absolute idiot, and I adore you.
If you want to fight seagulls, I think that is your choice. I support you.
Yeah. I have whenever I sleep, I have visions of seagulls hurting my friends. So yeah.
I just feel like you could do less to provoke them. Maybe don't lie.
Yeah, I just wanted to traumatize the bartender in full honesty.
Someday we're gonna get banned from somewhere.
We already did.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever serve us again in that
You wouldn't
tavern.
believe the places I'm banned from.
No, Angel, I believe we actually don't want to get.
Maybe
Alright.
some other
You guys reach back to Captain Thorne's house, and you guys wanted to go through it. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say anyone can roll investigation. So roll your vinegar.
Plus vinegar.
Any one person.
Okay. Well, I have a +1. I don't know if anybody has better vinegar than me.
I also have a +1.
I also have a +1.
I have a -1.
I have a +1
so
to vinegar.
But when we could all look together, oh no, never mind. It wouldn't change anything because my plus on polish is the same as on vinegar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to mention. Since charm crit, I'm gonna say take 1 luck.
Okay, cool. I mean, let's see how we can bullshit our way out of this. Would you say this is an encounter, or an obstacle in our way?
Not necessarily. There's no one here that's going to hinder you from your investigation.
Okay.
I'm going to roll dice because I got distracted.
Okay.
That is an 8.
This is for what?
Investigate. I'm investigating.
Okay. It's a total of 8?
It's a total of 8.
Okay. You can
Unless
ask
I have,
2 questions.
I don't think I start with anyone. I would like to ask once again, where is the path to the treasure? And because I do not believe that the treasure is here at this time, apparently. Although I think it would be very funny. And also, I would like to ask, I mean, it's all the same questions, right? It's basically, what are the hidden dangers would be the other one that I could ask that is, if anything is booby-trapped here.
Okay, there is nothing booby-trapped in Captain Thorne's house. In terms of where can I find the treasure, I would say in your investigation of Captain Thorne's house, you find workshopped versions of all the riddles that you found. And
So
it seems like
Someone
everything that you guys would really need to find the treasure is just all in there.
everybody, I have found some things. We've already found these things because they're the first riddle. So is there another riddle beyond the one? Like, are we looking for another riddle or are we looking for a map? Can I tell for this?
You're looking. I mean, you're not. I would say there's nothing else that you could possibly look for. There's like a big map of like the area, like the one that I sent you, in moves. There's that map kind of like spread out with the place that you're at, Manta Enclave where you guys were, Gilby Reap up above and everything, Jellyfish Isle, Kara Isle, and Big Borg Skelly and the Troubled Home. All of them kind of like splayed out, and little markers of like places that he's gone to in the past. Nothing seems to be super standing out, but you have a map and you have a riddle.
As Draven is seeing the map, then seeing the riddle, something just clicks in his ears and is just like, guys, I wonder if even if the spellings are incorrect, I wonder if we are itself spelling the correct word incorrectly, if you know what I'm saying.
Troubled home.
Yeah, it's saying home. We are counting it for his home. What if it's speaking about the home?
What is a home?
Ooh.
It's a place marked on the map. I just got it together.
The troubled home. Home is spelled OHOLM.
Yeah,
see.
so what if he's not incorrectly spelling home as his own home, but instead this
right.
one instead?
Or maybe he's incorrectly spelling home. Maybe the man just can't spell.
Hey, don't shame him. He's already dead. His spirit could be still with us. Could be staring daggers at you.
Education is a big issue at sea.
Sorry to
I was
be
almost
the boss,
executed.
but where is the map again? Where
It's
did
in
you
moves.
find it?
It's in a moves thread.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I was like holding it up. I was like, it's right here, Charm. But no, in real space.
Yeah.
In real
I
virtual
mean,
space.
I could do that, I guess. It's right here, Charm.
This is also a very Madeline response to the problem, though. It's right here.
Wonderful. So helpful. Much appreciated. Such wow.
I'm a bit scared of how much Madeline and Jilly are kind of fusing into one person.
I love it.
This is my dream. I'm living my dream.
Also, I believe you you can observe the map better than me right now, as I am a bit incapacitated in one of my ocular abilities.
Yes, so it is, the Troubled Home is to the
West.
northwest. Sorry, I had to think about that because directions are just really hard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we have a
Mhm.
navigator for.
That's true.
Oh, that's right. That's not my job. I just did your job for you. Now you have to do my job for me.
Believe he
Of
won't be much
course.
of a navigator now. I don't know how effective he will be now that he has one of his ocular regions is not exactly working the way that
Don't
it should.
worry. Don't worry. I never liked that eye anyway. I've
Oh, there's
always
some
had
blood
some.
leaking out there's some blood
Yeah.
leaking out, by the way. You might
Oh,
wanna.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
extremely gross. Okay.
Do you need an iceberg medic something?
Don't worry. I never had a good relationship with that eye anyway.
You have
You
It's
know,
always a
relationship with your
toxic
eyes?
one. Yeah.
it
Like,
might be a
what is
bit,
your... Oh, sorry, go on.
it might maybe be a bit boring of me as your captain to say that, but I actually would prefer my navigator to have both eyes and the ability to navigate through the 3-dimensional space.
Don't
I
worry. I
think
never use my eyes to navigate anyway. I just speak with the fishes.
That's valuable.
I just
I
ask
think I
them,
think
brother,
we
where are
should
you
vote.
heading?
I think we should vote on this matter.
Why is he first mate again?
Exactly. He says the fishes are talking to him. I'm
Yeah,
surprised we're
I
not
mean,
there
I
yet.
did.
fishes.
I did
He's-
meet a very hot fish once.
He's talking to the fishes. I'm talking to the birds. She's
We
talking
have already
to
got
me,
two
he's
aspects
talking
of
to
the
everybody
terrain
who
covered.
wants to
Yeah.
get into that. We all have
Actually,
different
yeah,
people to talk to.
you know what? That's fair. I picked out a book from my backpack. I'm probably talking to a great old one. So no worries.
Captain, as you said this, I don't only talk to people I want to get into bed with.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
you always
mostly talk to
you
people I want
also
to get
talk
into
to
bed
the people who just went to bed with actually are like enamored with, and then you start running.
I am literally just gonna watch.
Julie, you're muted.
I am. I don't mean to like interrupt all of this bickering, but I am not feeling very zen right now, and I really think that we all just need to do a brief meditation as a crew. So I want everybody to close their eye or eyes, depending on how many you currently have that work. And I just want you to say, I am important.
I
I
am important.
No
Thank you,
eyes am
one person.
important.
My eyes or I are part of a team.
My eyes or I. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that again?
Are part of a team.
My eyes or I are part of a team.
My not so nice asshole eye or eyes are part of a team.
And we are going to stab Drake in the face.
And we're going to stab Drake in the face. That's something I can get
I'm
behind.
going to stab Drake in the face. I can get behind that one.
See,
Yeah.
It has
Same,
a
yeah.
little something for everybody.
So, troubled home?
Yeah, let's move there.
All right, I think, yeah, you guys get aboard your ship, the Crimson
All aboard.
Keel, all aboard, yes, and head off to the troubled home. And I think this is a good place to take a break as well, so we can just time skip the journey. But yes, we will be back in 10 minutes. All right,
It
10
works.
minutes.
Yeah, sure.
I'm back after the break, everyone, to see what happens
Yeah, have some
to the crew.
snacks.
You see.
Get a bio break.
Get some water.
already.
Get your water. Be hydrated. See ya after the
Stay
break.
up on your vitamin C's. Don't get
We
scurvy.
need is
Don't
Steve
get
around
scurvy.
and away to transition.
I think-
Right. Oh no, he
We're
already
good.
did it.
Say
Hello.
Something.
Hello.
Something.
Eyes are worthless.
That's not true. I'm sure you could fetch a good amount for an eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it. We have it again.
Yeah, we have it again.
I'm sure you could fetch a good amount for an eye.
Okay, so previously on Rapscallion, there was a chest,
Okay, there's an
and we
echo.
argued about who was going to open it for like a very long time.
And once they opened it, they found a scroll with a map of the island along with a bit of riddle. Yeah, Captain, why don't you go ahead and do the honors for the last bit of riddle? Bard?
Yeah, let me get it. Start here past the flag. Through the mountains you must sneak. Put up to the anchor, zigzag, under the tree be the chest at bird's beak. So do we
Bird's
see
beak.
a flag?
Bird speak. There is a flag.
So we need to
There
head
is a
north.
flag.
We need to
We
head
need to go
north
very
through
north.
through the mountains and to the anchor. Zigzag under the tree, be the chest at the bird's beak. I don't
Is it
see a
just
think
me,
it's
or
beak
does
there.
this island look kind of like a very ugly bird?
No, if you would look
Yeah,
like to
I
the
think-
northeastern part of the island and look at the shape, it looks like a bird's beak, like right
Does
above the tree.
Yeah,
Kind of,
Yeah,
yeah,
Does it?
like a swan or something.
No, just look at the beak.
think
Like,
it looks
don't
like
try to like look at the entire bird. Like, you see the tree symbol right next to the anchor to east of it.
Yeah.
Just look at the top of it. That is exactly like a bird's beak.
Yeah. I guess it is.
While our DM is like, thank you for those compliments upon the art.
I drew the map. It was fun. It was fun for me.
I said nothing against the map. I just said something against the island.
Oh.
It's true. The island has its
Fair.
issues, for sure.
The island
Um,
for sure has some issues.
I guess we're gonna travel north, and Madeline is going to complain about it.
We
I
have
mean,
to
Mhm.
depending,
speak to the mountains.
we can take through mountains, but depending, do we know how the coastline is looking? Because we could just get back on the ship and just take the way around. It would be way less effort.
Yeah, like it would be much better because we will be much
Hey!
closer if we like sail the ship like through the coastal areas of the island.
Okay,
You could
but
just land where
why would he make a whole map and a riddle if we could just sail all the way to the beach?
Well, he did mention seafaring in his riddles.
And you did fare the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if there
Maybe-
is no
Also, I woke
treasure?
him up back from the
Maybe-
dead, so maybe we
Yeah.
should do as he said.
But what if this man is just trying to torture?
Well, a little bit
Then
of
he's
torture
dead,
can go
so
a
we
long
win.
way.
You
don't
know what?
think?
You know what is not on this map? Hot babes. I don't think there's any hot babes on this island.
So you want to tell
Maybe
me
they're
none of
just
us
not
is a hot
labeled.
babe in your book?
That's not exactly true. If you look at the northern
I
end of
meant
the island,
already on this island.
Draven brings up a good point.
What?
if you look at the northern end of the island, west of the two trees, you will find something similar to a hot wave for you.
You know what? We can work with that.
That's true.
Not.
Oh gods, I love
I'm
this.
sure
I-
your multiple appendages will be of use there.
Oh my
I
god.
only have
let's-
2
let's-
hands.
They might not.
I
Well,
don't have-
appendages can also refer to legs. The useful legs in comparison to the useless eyes, as I would say.
I feel like this is
Okay.
a lovely place
So
to
we
tell
just gonna
everyone.
walk.
I really want to tell everyone that the signature weapon that I chose for my character just happens to be a cattail whip. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
I suggest you walk towards the northern end first, then we will find the treasure, or else your mind will be too boggled up while seeing the creature in front of you.
Oh, wait. I have a wonderful idea. You know what we're looking for, what we're going towards, Angel. Do you want to know what you're gonna find? You're gonna love it.
What?
Booty.
Ooh, okay. See, Captain, this is why I travel with you.
I know, and this is why I travel with you.
Drinks.
Drink away the sorrow. Yeah.
All right. You guys make your way. You guys follow the riddle's instructions. Pass the flag, go through the mountains, and head on up to the anchor. I'm sorry. Where are you guys going? Are you guys going west or east? Because the monster thing.
I mean,
Yeah,
we go
no,
to the
like if you
mountains,
would
right?
see the small coconut tree at the eastward of the anchor, we're going a little bit north to it. The one like the where the landmass looks like a bird's beak.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
we're following
you.
the riddle's instructions, basically.
You get up there, and on the beach, there's like this big rock face that has like this giant like X kind of scratched into it. And that's what you see at that coast.
Takes master pressure.
Seems
I
a bit
mean-
too easy.
Let's get digging.
It's cursed, isn't it?
I would like to size up the situation.
Okay, go for it. Roll vinegar.
Oh, that's good. That is a 10.
Okay, you get 2 hold. You can spend the 2 hold that you have to ask like 2 questions. You can ask 2 questions, or you can just spend 1 hold to ask 1 question and keep the other hold for later. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask 2 questions. Where's the true danger lurking?
The true danger is lurking out at sea.
And what here is useful to me or to my crew to like be kept safe against that secret, against that danger?
The treasure that is buried here.
Can I use my Sea Scholar oddity to use one of my 3 holds and figure out, or rather try to remember what kind of sea creatures there be in these waters?
Ooh, okay. Are you roll for that? Yes.
It's
Or
it's
you-
an oddity. I'm not sure if I
Or
roll
you
for it
just
or not.
spend the hold to find out. Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
that's no problem. You know that not far away from here there are sirens.
Oh,
And
there's
you
the
would also infer, I would say, so Captain Thorn was like part siren, which is why it's easy for him to come and go to this island as he pleases.
interesting. Okay. Well, Angel, there's your hot babes.
I lost some sound there for a minute. I didn't hear any of that.
I'd said there are sirens close by to these parts, and Captain Thorn was part siren, which is why he was able to come and go to this island as he so pleased.
Yeah.
And Nico said, "There are your hot babes."
I mean,
Angel,
yes.
I see what you're thinking about.
Angel, I'll be a hot babe. Please don't do what you're trying to think.
Please don't.
I didn't
Of
see
all
anything.
the creatures of the sea and the skies and the land and whatever, we don't fuck the sirens. We don't fuck the fae.
Angel,
Sure.
if you even think once more of going to the science, I'm going to summon a Leviathan on you.
You can fuck the Leviathan, but please don't fuck the sirens.
You know, I feel like people need to give me more credit because that is not what I was thinking of doing. And I would like to start like kind of singing to kind of call upon my eldritch lover of the sea, Shawarma.
Ooh, okay.
If that works. I don't know where they would be right now. But I'm like, maybe if I sing, they'll appear.
What are you trying to get from them?
I want them to kind of keep the sirens away.
Okay. Do you roll for that? You roll for that.
I have no idea. There's no move for this. I just am courting an eldritch monster. I don't know what I can do about that beyond that.
Oh, okay. Hold on then.
Parlay?
You could. I don't think parlay.
I feel like I could parlay, but that
You
they
know,
have to appear first.
You know what? Yeah, roll polish, and we'll see. We'll go from there.
Just a flat polish? Okay.
Yeah, how much ever you have in polish.
So this is not parlay then.
This is parlay.
Oh, okay, cool. No, because I also get +1 when I parlay anyone who likes my pretty face. Now I don't know if they like my
okay.
pretty
So
face
then
or not.
you would roll polish +1.
Lovely. That is a 6.
They don't find you handsome. I'm sorry.
That's not a hit.
I'm gonna. Let me get you a trouble. Hold on. Your trouble is jilted. And your endpoint is your endpoint is a one night stand.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Well, that's queer culture if I've ever seen it.
How's that a trouble?
I'm jilted. The one night stand is the solution to the trouble.
Oh, okay.
Which is not going to get ever.
I did write it as filtered for some reason.
Filtered, yes. So yeah, you're jilted. Your lover seems to have abandoned you.
Wow.
If that doesn't work, then I did use the book Feverwise, right? And I got I bonded with the book during the travels here. So there's a gin inside it, which I've bonded with, and I would like to parlay with this gin to maybe. Okay, so I'll tell you guys the idea of what the idea is. So, as we know, there are sirens around. What if I can make our ears go away, or maybe something, the sound go away, or maybe we wouldn't be able to hear ourselves for a bit, and in that time we can get the treasure, get the fuck out of there, and by the time we're back in the main island, we should be fine. How about it?
I mean, how near are the siren? If they're like on sea, we can just like dig out the treasure, carry it back the way we came from, put it on a ship, just sail away.
Yeah, easy. 5-minute adventure.
Yeah, they're close by. From where you guys are, they're like around like where you guys are, especially.
Like the silence?
Question. I do have Mastermind. If you encounter an obstacle while leading your crew, you may spend a bond with an involved crewmate to explain how you planned for this beforehand and twist fate, as if you spent 2 luck. Can I just spend a bond with my navigator? Of like, we've been through this shit before, and have some wax in my pocket so we can all plug our ears?
Ooh, yeah, go for it.
We just plan it out before, we have max bonds anyway,
Yeah, it's just like last time.
Yeah, remember old Gary just got eaten by the sirens. We survived.
Old Gary.
I mean, have we considered, like, I'll do whatever you want because, like, you're my captain, but have we considered that the siren song could be, like, really pretty?
I'm sure it will be very pretty. And
100%
will lure you into the sea and they will eat you alive.
Exactly.
I mean, Jason would never let that happen to me.
I used to think that shawarma would never let that happen to me, but I guess they don't even care about me, so...
They did not
I
I
know
go
feel
the
ahead
like
and
that is
existence. I feel sorry for you.
it's a deeper philosophical issue than we can get into right now. I took Philosophy 101, and I will be happy to share my notes with you.
also Nico is gonna approach her and she's gonna pat her head a bit. It's okay. I have a book for you, and she's gonna give her a book titled "How to Get Over Your Eldritch Lover."
I start
As if getting
crying.
a mortal one was not difficult enough for him, you want to up the difficulty even more. How cruel are you as a crewmate and as a friend?
I'm trying to help
Hey,
her
don't say that about my best
move on.
friend.
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay. So, I've got some works here, so at least we only have to fight the sirens and we're not gonna be lured in by them. Madeline,
Yeah,
if
we
you
can do
want
that.
to go in just on Jason's behalf and with his help and you don't want the wax, I will not stop you. But if you end up in the sea and half eaten by sirens and we're gonna pull you out, I will laugh at you.
Yeah, you don't want to pull an old Gary.
Oh, Gary wasn't pretty.
At that point, it wasn't even Gary. I mean,
It was just
Yeah.
I
that.
was just old.
He does not even get allured to the concept of pleasure. They just allude him with food. I heard they
he
had
was
better
one of
bread
the
than us.
nicest. Gary was ace and he wanted to see if sirens could still trick him because they can't lure him in with sex. They lured him in with the promise of the best angel food cake in the world, and he got eaten.
Yeah, he also got some like gluten-free bread and that all that stuff.
I'm gonna say at this point, you do you guys like follow through with the beeswax?
Do that.
All right.
So we don't hear Drake and his crew approaching?
No, you don't. You can't. All right.
One question before this shit goes down.
Mhm.
Do I sense the presence of any leviathans nearby?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the seagulls come back for you, and they start pestering Draven, and you notice that one of the seagulls actually has something to do with like a piece of cloth that is associated with Drake's crew, and you don't hear them, but this is like if the seagulls have this thing on them, surely they must be close. I'm putting you guys on a timer.
This is an
To get the treasure. To get the treasure and get out of here.
Oh no.
What are you guys doing?
Get the treasure, get out of here.
One thing I forgot to ask, since I am being pestered by the sea's servants,
Mhm.
I have all luck marked, right? Completely?
Yes.
Okay. Also, can I use
mean,
my luck for someone else, or is it just for me?
It's just for you.
Okay.
Can I let's set up, like, I assume we have a rowboat or something. Let's go to the... Did we send everybody to go pick up the thing?
I mean,
feel like we should
everyone's
all go.
here already. Everyone's already here.
yes.
Yeah, so
What are you guys
Let's
doing?
do...
yeah, let's have we found the treasure though? We need to
I mean, you found an X marked on a rock,
yeah, we need to
and you haven't done anything.
we need to dig up the treasure.
Okay.
can we move the rock?
You can't move the rock, but Angel, you start to dig. Is anyone helping Angel?
I'll just
I will
stay at his.
provide...
Yeah, please continue.
I will provide emotional support.
Right there.
All right.
I'll do the same.
I will
Dig this and you may find a mate to die.
Same. I will sing her favorite sea chat because
You
Nico
can't
just got
hear
her.
shit.
There's
Nico
some
just got
wenches in this house. There's some wenches in this house. There's some wenches in this house.
Let's go.
Yes. Okay. You, Angel, you keep digging as you get, emotional and musical support from your friends. And you hit something very soon. You hit something hard. And as you keep digging, there's this treasure chest and also like this, almost like a hidden hoard of weapons. Some of them have like jewels encrusted on them. Some of them, even though they've been buried for God knows how long, they look like they're in pristine condition. They might even be magical.
Oh, this is
Right.
booty.
Everybody take some weapons.
Do I see some ranged weapons in there?
Sure.
I'll just take the best crossbow I can find with there.
Okay. You find a good crossbow. Everyone takes some weapons. The chest itself seems like it'll be too heavy for one person to pull out.
If you think about it, words are the deadliest weapon.
Sure, now help me pull out this chest.
So I'm not gonna take
Thank
one.
you, bud. Yeah, that's
I'm not
what we
very
want.
strong.
I'm not strong either. I can still try.
Somebody help me.
I mean, I'll try. Maybe Jason will help.
Okay.
Do I have to bargain with Jason? Or do I
No.
just roll with
I think you don't have to bargain. I think Jason readily helps you with this. He also gets a kick out of you finding treasure. He can also enjoy some of it. Yeah, you're able, with the help of Madeline and Jason helping Madeline, you're able to pull the chest out. So I want, Angel, can you roll flat blood with a +1, since Madeline is +2, since Madeline and Jason are helping you.
Oh, so blood with the +2?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. My blood
And
is already
also whatever
+1.
your blood. Yeah, so +3.
Oh, these dice have shadows.
I have been pestered with words.
That is an 11.
Ooh, nice. So you're able to easily get this chest back to where you guys anchored your ship. And you're easily able to get it back aboard the ship as well, with June and all of your other crew members helping you out. And do you take off?
Was there anything else left under that rock?
No, doesn't seem so.
I'd say we take off, and I would ready the lackeys and the crew to be prepared to fight, because we might get some company on the sea.
And as soon as, right after you tell June and the others to ready the cannons, you see Drake ship. What are you guys doing as like people on the ship?
I am
You guys could use a ship move,
channeling.
by the way.
Do we want to fight, or do we
that
want
would
to
be
bluff?
smarter than what I was about to do.
We have to
No.
take revenge for Thorn.
Take it head on, I think is what we're probably doing, right? Bard?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, well, let me look at the ship.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what our stats are.
Our stats
your
are
stats
+1,
are
+1, -1.
Yeah, 2 +1, +1, and
steadfast
-1.
and the. So take it head on might not be a bad idea.
What is the steadfast modifier?
+1.
+1.
+1.
+1.
But
Yeah.
listen, we
Any
could
one
take it
person
head
can
on,
roll.
Can I help?
but we could also use speed and just get away.
Our speed is bad. No, our speed is good.
It's the same as our steadfast.
Okay, our speed is good. We could outmaneuver.
The real question
Exactly.
is, do we want revenge, or is it enough that we just taken the stuff, right?
We don't know that they killed him.
I mean,
No, I think he did. He did, and which
Yeah.
because Nico went around and she asked about this stuff, so he did
Then,
do it.
in that case, revenge it is. Let's board the ship.
Okay.
So
Can
take it head on.
I?
Are you
Who
trying?
rolls for this?
And one
Someone.
person rolls. Anyone can
I
roll
will
it.
roll
One
for
person
the
rolls.
take it head on, and I'm going to, aside from like the steadfast, I'm going to use about 3 points of luck out of my 8.
Holy shit! Okay.
Jesus.
So a +4.
Oh, okay.
Roll good, man. I have spent so much on this. Wow, a 15.
Holy shit.
You
there
guys,
you go.
I would say, as the first mate, Draven, you managed to get the ship close enough to board and to get the weapons right where you want them to be. So, what are you guys boarding?
Yeah.
And
I
we
want to
said
start
we're ready to
swinging
use
sword.
cannons.
Since I'm not that like a expert in the ways of melee combat, I'm going to operate the cannons from the ship to deal structural damage to the ship while you guys take them down.
Okay. All right. I want everyone to roll. Get into a scrap. So blood. Whoever is going onto the enemy ship.
I'm wondering if I should. Actually, you know what? I'll do it.
Okay, wait. So I have my like one of my main moves is theatrics, which is when I enter a fight, I roll vinegar and I get some holds.
Go for
the
it.
scene. So I'm gonna do that first and then get into a scrap.
Yeah, and I can put on polish instead of blood because I'm leading a group to accomplish a basic
That
move
is
together.
That D10.
So I, instead of a 5, I get a 7.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so I have a hold 2 on my theatrics. Get to the scrap. Wait, not a hold 2. Sorry, I hold 1. And my get into a scrap, I rolled a 4.
Oh no. Okay. What is Madeline doing? Or Madeline, what?
So, Madeline is going on to the ship, but I'm going to. I don't know if I have any luck. I haven't marked any luck, so it may prohibit me from being able to do this move then. Because I think on a hit I have to spend, so I can't channel my demon then.
Wait. Let's. I can. Yeah, you'd have to have a luck to spend. Yeah.
Okay, so I for the record, I was going to shape because I can shapeshift into anything I've seen that's about my size or smaller, and I was going to shapeshift into Captain Thorn and then fight as Captain Thorn, which would have been very cool. But I can't do that, so I'm just going to go as me. And I have 2 sickles that I use as my weapons.
Okay.
And yes.
Yeah, no, I was gonna ask, you can roll blood to get into a scrap.
Yes, I will get into a scrap, and I will look up what my blood... Oh, it's -2. Great. This was a great decision, everybody. So that's actually, it doesn't matter all that much, because it's a 9 -2, which is still a 7, so it's a mixed success regardless.
Alright,
which is pretty much the best I could have hoped for.
So Nico and Draven are staying back on the ship?
No, I am getting on as well.
Okay.
And my getting to the scrap roll was a 6.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, 7. 7. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Angel, you
Do we
have
get any bonuses from the sweet weapons we just got?
I mean, again, depends on how you roll. I will hold on. Let's start with Charm. Charm, who are you trying to go for?
I believe since we're like broadside inside to broadside, I would try to go to the person who looks like they're actively commanding the people on the cannons. So
So that would
our
be
ship
First
will
Mate
not
Mead.
sink while we're doing some shenanigans on here.
Okay, you're
Captain,
able
I'm
to.
targeting the cannons themselves. Are you sure you won't get caught in the crossfire?
Oh, like you're right. It will probably fuck them up enough. Yeah, then I'm looking for the captain.
Okay, you clock Captain Drake almost immediately. He's this like reptilian-looking man, with like a gold tooth.
Oi, lizard boy! And I just pull out my new golden saber. Looking for this here.
All right. Yeah, you do you deal harm? Do you want to like strike them and deal harm?
What other options do I have?
Okay, there are other options. You can wrestle them, you could force them into a precarious position, or you can intimidate them.
Can I just kick them off the railing?
You can try. You aren't able to kick him off the railing, but you do deal 1 harm to this guy, to Captain Drake.
Oh, right. Wait, I want him. Can I put him into an into a bad position? Because, like, I'm playing an Aarakocra, so I can. Am I able to fly? At least flutter a bit.
You can flutter.
So I'm just, like, taking one of the ropes coming up, like, swing towards him, letting go, flutter, and just push him against one of the railings so he's not really able to use all of the space he would need for some good fighting. I'm just gonna try to get him into the corner
you're
instead of
able
actually
to
hurting him.
You're able, okay, instead of actually hurting him, so you don't deal any harm. Okay, you are able to push him against the railing, and it takes a minute for him to like realize what has happened, and he kind of you feel the resistance he puts back, and he kind of
What?
Sorry. I said he manages to kind of drag you and like have you thud on the deck. But yeah, you're able to push him back, but he was able to drag you down as well.
So we're both in a bad position.
Yeah. All right. Angel, who are you trying to get at?
Probably Mead, right?
Okay, Mead, an old acquaintance, Mead. What are you trying to do? You have like options in getting the scrap. Oh, actually, no, you don't. You failed.
Because I rolled a 4.
Yeah. You try to get to them, and I'm gonna say at this point, Draven kind of like aims the cannons from the Crimson Keel to the ship, and as you try to get to Mead, the whole ship kind of shakes and you lose your footing, and you kind of you hear something. You twist your ankle and you feel a little sharp pain shoot up your foot. Take the trouble broken, and your end point is getting medical attention or medical rest. What is Madeline doing?
I think Madeline is going after the captain too, because she has a very strong sense of justice, as misguided as it may be at times.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with the fire of Jason in her eyes, she's going to march over to where her captain has put him in this precarious position, and is going to use the sickles to strike and hopefully do harm.
Yeah, you're able to deal some harm. And I'm going to say the captain also tries to deal harm to you as well.
That's just rude.
And succeeds. Madeline takes 1 harm from the sword that Captain Drake was just kind of like thrashing around as you attacked him with your sickles.
You ruined my nails.
That's how you treat a lady.
And Nico, what is Nico doing?
She fixes her hat, like brimmed cowboy hat, and she takes one of the ropes and she swings over, and she takes one of the books. She has one of her, like, I guess, quote unquote normal books in her hand, and she sort of throws it as kind of like a frisbee, I guess, and just targets a random crewman who is near, I
All
guess,
right.
a railing. Yeah, near a railing, and she tries to trip this guy so that he just falls over into the water.
Yeah, like just because of the book slamming into their face.
No, it's actually trying to trip the person. So actually, somewhere near the below the knee, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to do that. However, someone who was nearby also attempts to trip you. And as you come in for a landing after jumping from ship, he like the enemy kind of does like that cliche thing where they stick their foot out and you tumble onto the deck of the enemy ship. What ship move?
Can I
So
say something? Can I say something before we go to
yeah,
the next round? I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I will ask the captain to get away from Drake as much as possible, like to get to a safe position if possible, or either one of the other people who are engaged with the captain, engaged with Drake, to get the captain out of that position.
But Madeline is right next to me, and you're just asking to get me away.
Oh, so I guess I'll just shout that at least keep your safe distance from the captain. I think I have an idea.
Okay, yeah, you're able to do that. So you guys, Madeline and Charm, you hear Nico from like the other end of the ship being like, shout out to like stay away from him or like get away because Nico has an idea. Nico, what are you doing?
This was the thing, I guess, the round, I guess, or should we move on to the next round? Or I'm not sure how it is.
There's no rounds, there's no set rounds, so if you want to do anything, you can just say.
Then I'd like to unleash the power of one of my books.
Okay, roll Spitfire.
So
Oh,
that
and
is.
one moment.
Yep.
Yeah, keep the number, keep the roll. And when Nico yells to get away from Captain Drake, do Madeline and Charm pay attention and do as she says.
I trust my mate.
Madeline?
I think Madeline is like, but it's harder to stab him from over there.
Trust me, you won't have to stab him if this goes right.
I guess Madeline will take a few steps back. Like, she's not going far, so she can run back if she needs to, if this doesn't go well.
Okay. Alright, Nico, what you doing? You unleash a mysterious power. What did you roll?
And it's the book that we made in the games, right? So, yes, I guess Nico opens up the book and she starts, uh, you know, chanting this ancient tongue, and her sort of voice reverberates throughout the entire, I guess, over the clanging and the clashing of the swords, as you see. Oh, by the way, my roll was 7 and 7 plus 1, 8. So
okay,
that was my straight, yeah. And you will see a tentacle sort of, appear, or I guess sprout or manifest out of the water right beside where Drake was, against one of the railings of the ship, and it's going to try to incapacitate Drake and put him in a grapple, I guess.
I'm gonna say with that roll, and the thing kind of like takes Drake and like drags him into the water, and it keeps coming back up and taking more and more crew members. And at a certain point, it grabs onto Madeline as well.
Whoa.
Madeline, can you roll to break in or out? So roll blood to see if you get out of this. But Nico, you've unleashed something, but it's not in your control.
Oof.
And now Madeline's getting captured. Unless Madeline tries to break out of it.
I mean, I should probably break out of it.
Madeline, you should get out of there.
Madeline should probably roll blood.
Right, for those playing along at home, that's a -2 for me, so this is going to surely go well. Okay, once again, I rolled a 9 -2, which is a 7, so regardless.
A 7 is good.
I know.
So you've gotten out out of it, but you take a harm while trying to get out of it. And that's it. And
Right.
Okay. And yeah, Nico, you see that, like, Madeline gets out of this thing's clutches, and it kind of just turns towards Charm. What are you guys doing?
It's out of control.
Take a few measured steps back.
Let's get on.
Charm would try to get up into the rigging and just shout to the others, by the way, your captain has been eaten. You are allowed to go home now. And just tries to get as fast as possible all of their own crew member back on their ship. Like, go, 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 go.
You see...
Get off the ship.
Yeah.
Get off the ship. Yeah.
You see this, and you say this, and you kind of leave, and I would say people follow... everyone follows Charm. But not just your crew members, some of Drake's crew members trying to climb onto your ship, some are jumping into the water, anything and everything to get away from this weird, tentacled, handsy monster.
They're jumping into... That's not a wise decision in this. Anyway.
Draven, you have control of the ship. What are you doing with the ship?
Seeing that the captain has been taken by this monster and this monster is not under Nico's control, the monster is now a bigger threat than the ship and the crewmate itself. So, am I audible?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I am going to unleash my powers to control the weather and drop a lightning if I can on that monster.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use 2 more of my luck for a +3.
Mm-hmm.
And I get 11.
11 on what is it? What are you trying to do?
I'm using the playbook move Summonus Rainus,
Mm-hmm.
where I unleash my power. I think that's unleash my powers is I think it's where is it?
Yeah, unleash the powers. Okay.
Spitfire. So it's a +1 in Spitfire and +2 for my luck, so +3. With that, I got an 11.
All right. Yeah, you are able to control the weather. How do you want to do this?
So seeing that, like Madeline got barely taken in by that monster, and seeing that those tentacles are like aiming towards my captain next, it is my duty as a first mate to protect my captain at all costs. So I'll just like leave the lackeys and just like focus on getting the ones who boarded the ship back. Don't worry about the cannons now. And I'll just like go to the stern of the ship where I can clearly see the monster and its tentacles. And I'll lift my hand up right in the sky. And let's just go, "Be gone, beast!" As I like slam my hand down, and you see like the sky start to crackle and lightning hit the monster. And anyone in its grasp, including the captain and the crew members.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Successfully disintegrated, I would say. Charm is, are you back on, have you come back to the Crimson Keel?
As I'm the captain, so I will get on the Crimson Keel last.
Okay. So you kind of herd and shepherd everyone in first before getting onto the ship. what is the last ship move that you're going to be doing to get out of here?
I believe you already said it. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Wait a bit.
Or is the monster actually dead?
Yes.
Escape is the move name that we should use.
I mean, the thing is, if the monster is dead, and the most of
You don't know what else might come because of all the commotion.
Good idea. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
We could use something we have. So, I've seen this in like the ship moves. There's a scarper. If we are escaping, instead of the speed, we can spend bonds to modify it. So, do you want to do that, or you want to leave it up to fate?
Mm.
So we could like spend
Jason
bonds.
believes
Any
in
number
us.
of crewmates can spend it. So it's just not a one. We can each of us can spend some bonds.
To enhance the roll. Absolutely.
Yeah. So instead of a +1, we spend each of us spend one bond. We can have like a +3, +4, something like that.
It
Can I
depends on
spend
who
the
has
bond
bonds
with Jason?
No, you'd have to spend the bond with the ship if you have bonds with the ship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If any of us have bond with the ship, so we could spend it to use that instead of the +1. We have speed, so we could have better chances of escaping with like lesser penalties.
Also, I still have mastermind, so this thing might count as an obstacle while leading my crew. So it's just, but it's also with the crew member. You know what? I would offer a bond with the ship up.
I would
Okay.
also offer a bond with the ship up.
Okay, so that's a 2d6 plus 3.
And I
Should
still
I
have-
roll or you roll, Captain? I think you should roll this.
Also, I still have a lonely luck point laying around. Is there anything I can do with that?
You can use that as well. 2d6 plus 3 then. Oh, sorry, 2d6 plus 4.
2d6 plus 4. I rolled a 10, so we have a 14.
Lovely.
Okay. You get away from there as fast as the ship can possibly take you. Yeah. And nothing really follows you. Nothing follows you back, and you get back to Shipter Haven with Thorn's treasure. And you're kind of hailed as heroes who kind of got rid of Captain Drake as well. Not a lot of people liked him at all. And a good thing he died without being nicknamed, because who knows how remembered he would have been then.
Well,
does
if
have a
he wants a
nickname.
nickname that badly, I can give him one. Drake, the one taken in by tentacles.
Yeah, he does
A
have a
bit long.
nickname, the Tentacle Lizard Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yes,
Question.
Nico will, I guess, in the journey towards to the main island, Nico will approach both Captain and Madeline, and you see her. She's trying to talk like she's probably talking normally, but she's like whispering, "I am so sorry about about
Yeah,
the thing."
I will approach upon Nico like from the back and just like pat her on the shoulder, like it's okay. Mistakes happen. I cleared your mistake. It's all over. No worries.
She whispers to you, "Thank you, I guess."
That is my duty as first mate to take care of all the crewmates as they are my family.
Well, I'm
Nico,
glad.
Did you do the best you could do in that moment? Did you give it your all?
Well, you are the one who killed Drake, so there's that.
Yes, I'm very glad that I killed Captain Drake, but I can't really celebrate it because I can't really speak out loud. So please, excuse me.
Wait.
Once we.
Do you want us to spread the rumor?
Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, why not?
I don't need the glory.
Actually, you know what? That would help me because I'm trying to publish this book, and getting a bit of fame would be nice.
Yeah. Just say that I used tentacles to kill Drake. You will be real famous.
And people will want to read your book.
Yes, I'd like that. I'd love that. Thank you.
Agent P, we can't hear you.
Not me forgetting I'm muted. I was gonna say, with like from that conversation, it kind of like montages to like over the next week, and it's just everyone talking about what a miserable death Drake died, and how he was kicking and screaming like a toddler. All sorts of slander being spoken about Captain Drake, and this crew of little misfits enjoying the treasure that they so rightly deserve, that they so rightly found.
Question though, didn't we say we have to give the majority of treasure to who Horn decided it goes to, and we only keep some of it?
He didn't.
He
get
said it's
in
free
on
for
the
all,
deal.
whoever's taken it.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He
He's
didn't
dead.
really
It's fine.
guide it to us. Yeah, we had
Okay, fair.
He's a dead man. Forget about him.
But no, never forget about the dead man.
yeah, especially
Actually, you
after
know
what
what?
we
That's
did
right.
for him.
Yeah,
Sam would still like take one of the gold coins, go to the cliff where we threw him into the sea, and would be just like,
Nice. And I think that's where we'll end our game.
hey,
Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for playing. Again, we are raising money for the Starlight Foundation. Donations are still being accepted, I suppose. But in the meantime, let's get our player outros.
I think we got a $10 donation in the middle of the game.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did?
Yes.
You know what? That's good
Yes.
enough for me to hear that sea shanty that Bard wrote.
oh,
Yes.
let's go. Let me just. Let me just get this thing here up.
Moisten ye throat, Captain, as you may perform in front of the whole world.
The crimson keel set sail tonight, with curses deep as blackest night. But every man through bound by doom will love and sing beneath the moon. Heave both wind and gale, cursed we are, but we'll never fail. Raise the sails and grip the wheel, sibrants of the crimson keel.
Whoa.
Oh, yay. Let's go. That was really good. Awesome.
Yeah, that is really good. Yeah. I'm proud of my captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
All right, everyone. Let's start with Fractal. Where can people find you?
Well, as I already know, I'm not that active on social media, but I am an active GM on multiple servers. And if I'll just post one of the server links if anybody wants to join. I hold sessions every day, and yeah, that's it. I'm not much like in terms like when I play games, I'm very extroverted, but outside of that, I'm very introverted. So you don't really find me on social media that much. I don't really have anything else other than LinkedIn. I'm very career focused, I would say. So other than LinkedIn, you don't find me anywhere else, unfortunately. I'll just put the link of the Discord there, where you can find me. It's up to you if you want to join or not. Let's see.
All right, Jilly.
Hey, I'm Jilly. You can find me most places on the internet at Oh Look It's Julie. Julie is spelled with a G. I recognize that's confusing. It's fine. We'll get through it together. On Tuesdays, you can find me with our esteemed captain on the Misadventures League. We are playing Fae Inc., in which we are Fae interns at Fae corporations. I play an Order of Astromancy wizard named Andromeda, or Andy, and we have gotten into quite the legal predicament in the last few sessions. On Fridays, you can find me on Exquisite Corpse Presents, playing Masks at 6 p.m. Pacific. and I am playing a Nepo baby superhero named Flux. Or Flick, I guess is her regular human name. And it's a bunch of teen superheroes in a post-apocalyptic school for superhero teens. It's a great time. And also, now that the boycott is not going ahead, I can promo that I'm going to Big Bad Con next month. So I will be running a bunch of panels and events, including one on consent in gaming and one on asking editors questions about writing for TTRPGs. I'll also be doing an improv workshop, but that is early in the morning, so I understand if people are not available for that. And you can find me talking about all of these things more on social media. I am also an editor, and I am working as an editor for the book Songs of the Spellbound Sea, which is a naval nautical 5e supplement with some really cool subclasses and classes in it. The Order of Astromancy Wizard that I am playing in my Tuesday game is from that book, so it's real cool, and you should check it out.
Awesome. That's so cool. All right, moving on to Boyd.
Hey, I'm Boyd. You can find me here on Pantsless Tables on the Discord, and hopefully next month I'll be running something here, and we'll meet again there. What else? I am on Twitter/X. I totally, I wouldn't say I post a whole lot of there, but I like to talk about movies, the X-Files, and sometimes I use Twitter for cat videos. That's it. On Twitter, you can find me at Articulate Void. That's it. Thank you for the game.
All right, Assis.
God, there's 2 mute buttons. Confusing. Hi, I'm Asif. I cannot show my face right now for reasons. And yeah, you can find me on most places at Lesbianing, and tomorrow night I'll be on Daisy Dragons doing the finale of Plasmodics, Weird Mutant Freaks in a Post-Apocalyptic Future. And yeah, on some Fridays you can find me right here on Pantsless doing Dark Waters, and very soon I will also be doing the Thirsty Sword Lesbians Rose Court game on House of Thieves. So yeah.
Amazing, awesome. And last but not least, Laura.
Hi everybody, I'm Laura, also known as the Bard with Many Names, and opposed to what the chat is saying right now, I actually now have social media. You can find me basically everywhere as Bard with Many Names. Is it Blue Sky, Twitter, Instagram? I just took them all. You can find me.
Peer pressure.
Yeah, I know. Peer pressure in 2024 to get on social media. This is how it's done. You can find me, as Jilly said before, on Tuesday at the Misadventures League as the DM of Fae Incorporated, a wonderful little, totally capitalistic Fae game with nothing bad will ever happen. Nobody has ever said anything that endeavored them to anything. You can find me on Roll for Good on Halloween, because I will be doing one of the Halloween one-shots. Well, I'm going to be DMing a game of Locust. You can find me on the Queer XP podcast, also on Halloween, where I also played a round of Locust. This game is just so amazing. And I believe sometime in the new year, you might even see me, big maybe, together with Agent P, also on the Misadventures League, for the next season of the Magical Kids. And I believe I just reminded her that might be happening.
I totally forgot. I was like, wait, have we actually confirmed it?
Yes, season 2 was confirmed. Also,
That's
for
on me.
everybody,
That's on me.
For everybody who's not just here for the tabletop RPGs, but maybe also for the writing and storytelling, in the coming November, I will be playing the big bad evil guy of the streaming gamification Game of Tomes, where you write for different houses on stream and try to collect as many words as possible to stop me as an undead elven bard who tries to just turn everybody into undead so they cannot actually die, and I don't have to lose anybody of my friends. from taking over the world by writing words and every word counts. So maybe you wanted to have a tiny look into that. Did I forget anything? Probably. I don't care. Thank you all so much for watching. It was wonderful.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for playing. I have been Agent P. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at theagentp_ or on Instagram at the.agent.p. You can also find me here Tuesdays on Pantsless Tables, where I run our wonderful telenovela game called El Sabor del Amor. If you want to catch up on it, there are the VODs are out on YouTube. Currently, we've stopped at a good place. We have like a nice cook-off episode coming up between the employees of the restaurant La Nautica. And like Bard said, you will find me in season 2 of Kids on Brooms, starting next year. But yeah, it was really nice playing with you guys, and I'm so glad and thankful to everyone who watched and supported the charity stream this year. Thank you so much, and a huge shout out to Steve as well.
Yeah, huge shout out to Steve. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Steve.
And with that, we're gonna head up. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Everyone, have a nice day, evening, night, whatever it's over there.
Okay. So we're done. It's over. I finished. That sounds weird, out of context. But yeah, that's it. We have ended our 45-hour charity event. Thank you all for being here, for vibing. We've raised over $3,000 for charity as Pantsless Tables, and that is really cool. I wouldn't be here without all of you. Just quick shout out to Nano for doing such good shit with this all the back end stuff for this event, for the forums and everything else, and for just being a really good friend and the voice of reason when life is not working out. And thank you to all the DMs, all 12 DMs, all the players, and everyone who donated to help us raise money for this incredible cause. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna sleep.